What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Gains Mindset. We talk about fitness, diet, dating, health, mindset, all the kind of stuff. So in this video, we're going to be doing a Reddit post breakdown of one of the relationship advice posts. So the title of this, hopefully the screen should be sharing on the thing. It's called Girlfriend Changes Plans on Me After 2 Weeks of Not Seeing Each Other. Is it okay to be frustrated? So we're going to go into why this guy's girlfriend is not putting the effort into go see him. So let's go right into it. So you're better.
Okay, so let me do the reading here, friends. Okay, so let's go. So it says she's 24, I'm 26. I started a new job and I'm working my butt off. Okay, she lives 45 minutes away from me. Okay, that's not really that good. I'm working 60 to 70 hours a week. Shit. Okay, in a very physical job. She herself is working 2 jobs. Okay, so you guys are working hard. So very hard to make plans naturally. We had made plans for us to go out and have some drinks tonight, being that I was off tomorrow and St. Patty's Day is today, which it actually is, as of recording this video. She texts me saying her friend is wanting a girls' night tonight, and do I care? I'm frustrated. I work my butt off. When I get time off, I want to spend it with her, but she blows me off last minute because her friend wanted to hang out. I have a right to be frustrated? No.
So yeah, I mean, I would be frustrated. Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, you're working 67 or 70 hours a week at a job that you're probably you're busting off at, and it can get really hard, obviously, because like I work a lot of hours myself, and Mike does, and it can get really hard to complicate such things. That's why we tell people that it's better to get in a relationship when you've developed yourself. Not to say you can't be in a relationship when you're working so many hours, but sometimes it could be very hard, and you need to plan ahead on these kind of life situations, which it could be very difficult. So she lives 45 minutes away from me, so that can get very difficult. I'm seeing a girl right now that's like 50 minutes from me. It could be I only see her once a week because, it's very hard with 2 different busy lives. So one thing you can do is like you can sort of try to plan certain days in a week that you could hang out on, or at least like I don't know how long you've been together, but like I think it's good to if you're you're only 26, so in your 20s you should be building your life, right, and working on your purpose and passion in life and getting better at what you do. So what you want to be doing is basically trying to, if you're in a relationship, you should see your girl maybe once or twice a week. And if she doesn't want to see you at least once a week, you have a problem. Even if you're both working 2 jobs and you have a lot of time towards your work and your purpose, which is okay. But if you're in a long-term relationship, you should, I would say, and you're working on a job that you spend a lot of time at, you should be hanging out 1 to 2 times a week, and you would expect that she would have some type of desire to see you. Now, you made some plans, right, and she blew you off to hang out with her girlfriends, or girlfriend. So who knows? Once again, I don't know how long you've been together, so I don't know how much desire there might, but it seems like there might be a lack of genuine desire, which we talk about in other videos, how you need to have general burning, non-negotiated desire with her. That way, because if a girl likes you, she's going to make the effort to see you, no matter what. Trust me. I know this. Mike knows this. Trust me. If a girl really likes you, she's going to do whatever she can to get a hold of your dick. Trust me. And the fact that she's not doing that, especially if you're listening to us and you're hanging out once or twice a week, even if you're in a long-term relationship, you don't need to be hanging out with your girl every single day, because that can make things boring and you're very, very predictable. And sometimes the best relationships are the ones that are very sporadic and spontaneous, and things don't go always according to plan. Sometimes spontaneity is one of the things that makes a relationship powerful, but obviously you're probably spending a lot of time with her when you can. So she texts me saying her friend is wanting a girls' night out, and do I care? Of course you're going to be frustrated, because there's something in your brain and your instinct that's like, why would she, I get that she has friends, but why would you not want, why is she blowing off for a girls' night out? Because the term girls' night out, I don't really like that term, because that could be very disastrous, especially on like St. Patty's Day. So I just picture a girl going out to the bar getting hammered. Who knows what's going on? So maybe Mike has
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, I'd probably would be frustrated as well, especially for like if I put myself in your shoes. So you're 26, you're working 60 to 70 hours a week. That's pretty much like that's the majority of the week, and like you're probably working like 18, 19, 20-hour shifts for the most part. Maybe, who knows? And you're barely ever home, and you probably barely ever see her. And so if let's say you only see her maybe once a week, and because she also works 2 jobs, so you really can't you really can almost like not see her at all. And so when you make these plans and then she blows you off, yeah, that's gonna piss you the hell off because you made these plans, she agreed, but then she's like, nah, dog, I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriends tonight instead. So like, yeah, you have all the right to be pissed off right now because it's honestly, I think that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you said that it's been 2 weeks. I didn't fully recognize that before, but you said that it's been 2 weeks since you have not seen each other. And if, like, as I said, I'm seeing a girl right now, and like, if I don't see like a girl who's really into me, if I don't see her like at least minimum once a week, she'll get very upset and she'll like, oh my God, I really got to see you, and they'll make the effort. But if it's 2 weeks and she has not seen you yet and she's not putting that kind of effort, something in your brain by this point must be like, okay, something's going on, because as humans, we all have this instinct to where something's going wrong. And so if you haven't seen her, and this is your girlfriend, like, once again, I don't know how long you guys have been together, but if you guys are in a full-fledged committed relationship and you're not seeing other women, which you maybe should be at age 26, but if you're not seeing other women and you're only seeing her, and she's blowing you off of 2 weeks of not seeing each other to see her girlfriends, okay, she could see her girlfriends another day. Maybe, you really want to spend this holiday with her. I don't even know if I consider this a holiday, but whatever. But there's something up with that. Maybe you need to do a little more investigation in that, because a lot of times when a guy's instincts will go off, usually they're right. Something is going on, and 2 weeks is a long time without seeing your girlfriend. I know it's only 45 minutes away. It's not the best look, but it's still doable. You can still drive 45 minutes to see someone. And even if she is working 2 jobs, trust me, if she wants to see you, if things are going well, she will make an effort. So, worst case scenario, things are not going well. Maybe there's some things you have not been noticing in the relationship. You need to look at that a little bit more. And maybe you need to make some uncomfortable decisions going forward.
So if she's really like straight up just blowing you off and stuff, you might have to just look internally and look to see maybe there's something that you're doing wrong to where she wants to like completely blow you off and not be with you. And a lot of women, they do this all the time. Like if they if they're talking to some guy or whatever, and like things become stagnant or get stale, sometimes they'll look other places if they lose that genuine desire, like we were talking about earlier. And so maybe it is some sort of action that you're doing. If you guys had, I don't know, we don't know how long you guys have been together. We don't know if you guys have been together for 2 years, 3 years. If you guys had plans to buy a house, that's why you're working so many hours, and she's working 2 jobs, that's why you guys are planning on getting a house, then there's something also wrong there. Because if you guys had these plans to buy a house and stuff, and then she wants to blow you off and she doesn't want to see you, then everything that you've tried putting together for yourselves, you two as a unit, is now becoming something in jeopardy, because she is not putting in the effort to see you. You're putting in the effort, but if she's not, then you gotta, number one, you gotta look to see what's going on maybe with you. Maybe there's something there, but also confront her about it as well. Yeah. You gotta really put the hammer down and see what's up.
I was just going to say that too. This should be, obviously, it seems like this is one of your boundaries. Now, a lot of guys in relationships, they are afraid to enact their boundaries because they think that if they tell a girl what they want and what they kind of expect in their own life and set a boundary, they think that girl's going to go crazy and they're not going to have sex. It's like, oh my God, she's going to leave me. A lot of guys have that scarcity mentality. So what you need to do, you need to be upfront, and you be like, hey, listen, I don't like the fact that you did this, and there might be consequences to this, or depending how that goes. Right? And you need to really look at the situation. Just, use direct communication here and just tell her what you have said in this post and see what happens. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to look at her behavior going forward from this point. So after you tell her your boundary about this point, and look at her, look at what she says, but also look at what she does going forward. Look at her behaviors. Is she going to start an argument after you say this? Is she going to get upset? Is she going to go see her girlfriends again and go get drunk again? Look at her behaviors, because looking at a girl's behaviors is the best way to tell what they're going to do. It's not always about what they say, but about what they do. If she wants to see you, as we said before, she will make the effort. You need to set that boundary that, hey, I don't like that you're doing this, and I don't want this to happen again. Otherwise, there maybe have to be some consequences.
You gotta understand, at this point, if you do anything, like, there will always be some sort of consequence to your action. Because if you say what's up to her and you tell her how you feel about the situation, you don't know exactly how this will go. You don't know if she will, she can start crying and be like, and she might try to guilt you into stuff, or into saying, she might try to trick you in a way, but she also might she might also put out like something like, my girlfriend, she was having a really bad day, she whatever, blah blah blah, so I wanted to go help her, I'm sorry. She might do, there's a million different things that can go where she can use to respond to this. But you need to, like Andrew was saying, you need to make sure you watch the way, her facial expressions, the way she acts, the way her movements, everything will change depending upon how, number one, how you say it and what you say to her about this situation. Things can go 3 million ways, and you got to be ready for them all, because things could either go really well for you. Things could actually happen that way, where you say some shit and you're like, yo, I don't like this and things need to change, and she might react positively. Or, which usually is 99% of the time, she will act very negatively to this, and you need to be ready for that as well. So you need to understand that things can go different ways. You need to know which way you need to go, and you need to know, and if she completely, she'll give you the sign that she's not about it anymore, if that's how she feels, and that's where you got to be like, all right, we're done. If it comes down to that point, you just got to be like, yeah, no, this is not going to work out, because you just showed me that you have no desire to be with me, you have no desire, stuff like that. If you see that, that's when you should pull that trigger. Otherwise, you need to just lay down the line and say what you say, and pretty much that's it.
Yeah, if you're working 60 to 70 hours in a very physical job, you don't have the effort or the time to deal with crap. So you need to be like, kind of have a take it or leave it kind of attitude. So just explain how you feel and tell her that your boundary, that you don't like that she's acting like this and it's been 2 weeks, and sort of, make your play and see how she reacts to your play. So that's all we got for you. So good luck, brother. And if you guys like this kind of content, hit the like button. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you want, go to allgainsapparel.com. Check out some cool merchandise we got here. So in that case, we will see you in the next video.